God, this looks boring. Hello, and welcome to my channel, where you get a behind the scenes look and the mindset needed to get out of your own head so you can get out of your own way. A drawer is the concept of a safe haven for every artist. It could be an actual drawer, or a notebook, or a binder, or a wall, whatever. The whole point is that no one has to see it. It's a sandbox for you to just play, be creative, and skip the expectations because they will only hold you back. So why is mine public on YouTube? It's not to bother you with crappy quality, I promise. It's because I want to prove that even learning something new and difficult can be done if you just get out of your own head. I took my greatest fear of a camera, social media presence, and the spotlight, and turned it into self-imposed exposure therapy. Talking to a dot. I've always been self-conscious about speaking, especially in a second language. But I have no problem writing a book and sending it out there for everybody to read, no matter what I'm writing about. What if my mom reads it? This, of course, goes for the slightly naughtier chapters. I will definitely get to that topic someday because it's an important one. I got over that part somewhere. I'm trying to rediscover the tools that made that possible because I see it as a reoccurring theme among young authors. I want to be able to teach them how to gain the self-confidence to go through it no matter what. I can't do that if I don't remember how, which is why I'm talking to a dot. Also, please show that like button some love and stick around until the end because I have a bonus for you. And some gag reel, because post-production almost makes it look like I know what I'm doing. Feel free to leave suggestions and comments below, and I'll see if I can find a tool for it. But today's tool is about talking to a dot. Sorry for that. I've had to work out a new tool here. I googled how, and someone suggested that just pretend the dot is a friend. Make a mental avatar. So I'm trying that. In this case, I've chosen a reader that I've been writing a lot with, and she's a really kind soul, Dr. Amanda Hobbs. She's the kind soul I'm pretending this little dot is instead. Let's see how that works. To learn to talk to the dot and to a camera, I've put in the work because that's paramount when having to learn anything. I swear, this took an hour to set up. Now I just hope it catches me. Seriously, this is not easy. It's gonna have to be like this. I'm on my way to get my hair cut because I look like a troll. But it gives me about 30 minutes in the car. So it gives me 30 minutes to practice talking to a camera. When starting out something new, it's about taking every moment you have to dedicate yourself to it. So no excuses here. Just 30 minutes talking to a camera. Attempts like that teach us a lot. We'll be returning to a few snippets from those 30 minutes of me rambling to a dot. Well, it wasn't 30 minutes because I ran out of battery. I did learn something from it. Charge those suckers before you leave home. Or buy an extra battery. While talking to a dot, I sometimes manage something insightful. I also recently got Snapchat. It's a new world of filters. Seriously can't be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty. That's the point of the drawer. I really hope people will forgive my learning curve. Anyway, I'm gonna put some of this in a montage, and it's gonna be quick because that's the point of montages. Like doing something on YouTube, telling a story on YouTube. It's a new medium. It's a visual medium, storytelling. I can spin a pretty good yarn in a book, but telling a story to a dot, that's the mindset to get past because I'm not talking to a dot. Well, I am right now, but the message, the story, that's for you, the viewer. Creating an idea of you, of who it is I'm trying to entertain and motivate by learning Snapchat filters. That's the tool in this case. It's to remember who I'm doing it for.
other than myself, of course. I kind of like the challenge. It's fun. It makes me nervous, and whenever something makes me nervous, then it challenges me and makes me grow. In this case, I grow more tech savvy. It doesn't take a lot. Let me let me just get that out of the way. My level is hilariously low, as you can see. There's going to be a lot of montage stuff in here because coherently talking to a camera on the spot, that's a skill I'm to learn, and all learning takes time. So I know most people have probably seen a Karate Kid movie. So if we use that as an example, during the training period of the main character, it's always a montage. Or whenever they have to suffer through something boring and extraneous, it's always a montage. And I think from a storytelling point of view, it can only ever be a montage because no one wants to sit through the actual learning curve. So, and that might even be a problem because we're so inspired by stories and movies, and all we see is the montage. They go from not being good at anything, montage, like 15 minutes max, and now they're awesome and they go kick butt and rise to success and all that. But it's the montage part that's the boring part. It's all the stuff we create for the drawer. It's all the stuff we fail our way through to become better. The mindset to get past all this and to actually put something this uh, low quality up on the internet is to remind you that it's okay to take the time for the montage. Your montage. It's your life. It's your dream. It's the struggle that you have to go through. You are the hero and you are the one going places, but you have to live the montage that everybody else sees. The short snippet of. It's why someone always looks like an overnight success. No one is an overnight success. It's why a lot of people who really did something great in their lives, they do it around age 40 or 50. And seriously, go Google the age of people when they broke through. You will find that very few do it when they are 20 and got a good idea. Everything we experience in our life goes into the backpack. That backpack of experiences is the foundation that we will one day stand on, rise on, and do great things on. And everything from that age and backward is the montage. It's the stuff for the drawer. It's us fumbling about. It's us looking like, I mean, children, they do nothing but fail, but they don't care. They try anyway. Grown ups trying something new. We already know that the real world can be harsh and cruel, and people can be assholes, and they'll judge you and all that. Kids don't care. So maybe we need to learn from the children that it's okay to try and try and try again. Well, at some point, you're going to get good at it. Everybody started out somewhere. Every great painter started out an amateur, and that's okay. The montage is never the interesting side of the story, but it's a very important one, which is why it's always there. When you want to show a character grow, become big and strong and fast and all that, and you have to press that into a, I don't know, 2 hour movie, of course you have to take something out. Try and write out your own montage. All the steps. What have you managed so far in your life? What have you learned? What do you need to learn? And then have fun with it. Write a story. Write a montage story of your life, of your dream. No matter what level you're at now. Maybe you can pinpoint when you wanted to become a writer or an artist of any form. You remember when your dream started, and then somewhere along the way, you stand at a crossroad and you feel like maybe it's not meant to be. That's the uphill battle. That's where your battle starts. That's where the montage should kick in because you either decide to give up and then there's no story, or you make a montage. This is where yours start, and by writing it out, what you have in your backpack so far, meaning you write your past, and then you write out where you're going. You can write the part after you've become successful. Then there's that bridge, that part in between, that part that will always be condensed into a storyline because it's long, tedious, difficult, ups and downs, and not really very fun. It can be fun, some of it, but it all depends on your mindset. So write your montage. it will actually help you put down the steps that you need to take to get to where you want to go. Might even encourage you to get up again next time you fall down.
At least I've learned not to film vertically. This was the webcam of my computer, which explains the poor quality. Alfred Hitchcock defined a good story as life with the dull parts taken out. A montage is a tool to put something into perspective. So I challenge you. Whatever art craft you prefer, put your hero journey into a montage. Write it, draw it, sing it, I don't know. Be creative. It's for you. Put it in a drawer. Unless you choose to share it, of course. And that brings us to the bonus. I made a private Facebook group for like-minded people, and it doesn't matter what kind of art you pursue. It's to be an inclusive safe haven where you can network and build your tribe. The link to that group is in the description below. You'll also find a link to my blog where I manage a more coherent version of my ramblings to my virtual Dr. Hobbs. I want to upload every Saturday, but while learning something new, things always take longer than anticipated. Also, I'm not good at this tech stuff. Plus, I've learned I need to work out a new system to toggle some of all the new assignments and things I need to learn. That was it for this week's video, or bi-weekly, because I'm behind. I almost forgot something. When I first started out, I knew that it was going to take time to learn the craft, but I also knew that it was going to take a lot of money because editors and cover artists and other professionals, well, their time is money too. In Denmark, our smallest bill is a 50. It's the equivalent of a $7 bill. So every time I go shopping, I use my debit card and I draw to the nearest 100. Oftentimes, I get a 50. This 50 to I know so many new in the craft need to save up. Instead of just buying the light I need for my YouTube videos, I'm going to earn them by making YouTube videos. And every time, I'm going to put it in this jar. And once I've done the work and filled this jar and I can afford more lights to make better quality, I will go buy them. This is how I started out when I started writing and wanted to self-publish. I saved up by paying myself for doing the work. It was nothing more than a symbolic amount of money. Most people can put aside this and just remember the journey is going to take a long time. Find a way to just put a bit aside. See your own progress. Make it a mental cookie jar if you want. Something for you to look forward to. This will go to lights. And until next time, remember to play Cue the Gag Reel. Somewhat managed to clean up my background. And this is just me talking myself warm. Oh my god. Today I wrote a script. Because once that little red thing is blinking, I can't remember anything I wrote. That's the learning curve. Okay. So the hello and welcome. I'm not gonna read it out loud because that would suck. I'm probably gonna run out of battery again. That happens all the time. Every time. Either that or run out of daylight, which happened yesterday, which is why we are trying again Sunday instead of Saturday, because yeah, too much B-roll, too much gag reel. Yeah, doesn't work. What if I hang it up here? And I look at it here. You still see that I'm reading it. Yeah, it doesn't work. No teleprompter thing for me. Hello and welcome to my channel where you get a behind the scenes look at something I forgot. Yeah. Hey, I got that right. It's the safe haven. That's the rambling. Doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. That every artist needs. Yeah. Just got a text. Amazing. Fantastic. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Don't look at the paper. God, this looks boring. Now it's nothing's aligned. Now I have to start over. This seriously isn't good. Alright. Well, it's better set up than last time. Progress. Hello, and welcome to my channel where you get the. Very good at that first part now. Way better. Every artist, it can be a. Want to prove that everything that. See, if I could just read it, it would be much easier. Yeah. It's what I suck at, and I have to learn it now to prove that it works. I'm still rambling. It doesn't work. Yeah, that works. It's about speaking, especially in a second language, which is why I'm reading it. When you are that, can't find the words. See, this is where I get a part that's difficult. I really want to leave it out. I'm not gonna, because I'm afraid of it. Well, not really afraid, not like, but pushing forward among New York. They ask, and I'm rambling again. Stick to the script. Oh my damn, I lost my thread. Still rambling. Oh yeah, I need to make more of those. I feel ridiculous. Me. Also, please show that and some gag reel, because post production now makes the. At least I've learned not to film. That brings us to the bonus. And that brings us to the bonus. And that brings us to the bonus. Kind of like a drawer. It's called a drawer tribe. Rambling again. Where I manage a more not cohesive, coherent. Why is my camera crooked now?